As you stand at the beginning of your university life, you are part of a remarkable generation, a generation poised to shape the future of our world in ways we are only just beginning to imagine. It is a world facing great challenges, but also one filled with extraordinary opportunities. Within this complex tapestry, four threads are woven more tightly than ever before: the clarity of our communication, the health of our environment, the spirit of sport, and the innovation of medicine. These may seem like separate subjects, but they are deeply interconnected, each one influencing the others in a delicate dance of cause and effect. Understanding this relationship is not merely an academic exercise. It is fundamental to building a healthier, more sustainable future for all life on Earth. The challenges we face are not distant concepts. They are present in our daily lives. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the communities we build are all tied to the health of our planet. The well-being of our own bodies, our ability to strive and compete, is linked to both our environment and the remarkable advances in medicine. We see this in the teamwork required to achieve a common goal, whether on a sports field or in a global conservation effort. The lessons learned in one area ripple outwards, touching every other aspect of our existence. Your time at university is a unique chance to explore these connections, to see the world not as a collection of isolated problems, but as a single, intricate system. Think of the world as a vast, living organism. Communication acts as its nervous system, transmitting vital information and coordinating action. The environment is its body, the very foundation upon which all life depends. Sport represents its capacity for strength, resilience, and collaboration, the physical expression of a healthy, functioning system. And medicine. Medicine is its remarkable immune response, the science and compassion we use to heal, protect, and enhance its well-being. Each element is crucial. A breakdown in one can lead to failures in the others. A polluted river not only harms wildlife, it can make communities sick and render natural spaces unusable for recreation and sport. This interconnectedness is the key. Therefore, as you embark on your studies, I urge you to look for these links. See how a lecture on public health might connect to a discussion on urban green spaces. Notice how the principles of teamwork in your sports club mirror the collaborative efforts needed for international environmental agreements. Your unique position as a student gives you a fresh perspective, a chance to forge new pathways and discover innovative solutions. The journey ahead is about more than just acquiring knowledge in a single field. It is about developing a holistic understanding of our world and your vital role within it. It is about becoming a guardian of this intricate, beautiful, and fragile system we all call home. Communication is the invisible force that binds everything together. It is the tool we use to share discoveries, to inspire action, and to build understanding. In the world of medicine, clear communication can be the difference between life and death. Imagine a doctor explaining a diagnosis or the importance of a vaccination program. Their ability to convey complex information with clarity and empathy is paramount. It ensures patients understand their treatment, builds trust, and helps public health officials manage crises effectively. Without this precise exchange of information, even the most brilliant medical innovation would fail to reach the people who need it most. It is the bedrock upon which modern healthcare is built. This same principle holds true on the sports field. A team is not just a collection of skilled individuals. It is a single unit that moves and thinks as one. This unity is forged through constant, effective communication. A shouted instruction, a subtle hand signal, a word of encouragement. These are the threads that weave individual players into a cohesive force. This is the essence of teamwork. The ability to listen, to respond, to anticipate the needs of others is a skill honed through sport. It teaches us that our individual success is inextricably linked to the success of the group, a profound lesson that extends far beyond the boundaries of any pitch or court. When we turn our gaze to the environment, the role of communication becomes even more critical. How do we convince a community to protect a local woodland? How do we persuade governments to commit to sustainable practices? It is through the power of storytelling, through the clear presentation of scientific evidence, and through a shared conservation message. We must speak for the species that have no voice. We must articulate the urgent need to protect our planet's delicate ecosystems for future generations. This is not simply about presenting facts. It is about creating an emotional connection, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for our natural world. Whether in a hospital ward, on a rugby pitch, or at a global climate summit, the fundamental skill is the same. It is the ability to connect with others, to share a vision, and to work together towards a common goal. As students, you are constantly practicing these skills, in debates, in group projects, in everyday conversations. Cherish this, refine it. Your ability to communicate effectively will be your most powerful tool, enabling you to become an advocate for health, a leader in your community, and a champion for the planet. A shared voice can, quite literally, change the world. Our health and the health of our environment are not two separate things. They are one and the same. The natural world is not just a beautiful backdrop to our lives. It is the very source of our well-being. The quality of the air we breathe has a direct impact on our respiratory systems. Clean, safe air is essential for everyone, but especially for an athlete pushing their body to its limits. A runner training for a marathon depends on healthy lungs, which in turn depend on an atmosphere free from pollution. When we advocate for cleaner cities and sustainable industry, we are not just performing an act of environmental conservation. We are investing in our own physical health. Similarly, our access to clean water is fundamental to life itself. It hydrates our bodies, sustains the crops we eat, and keeps our communities free from disease. For many sports, from swimming to rowing, clean water is the arena itself. Polluted rivers and oceans not only threaten aquatic ecosystems, but also pose a direct risk to human health, making these activities unsafe. The fight for clean water is therefore a fight for public health and for the preservation of our recreational spaces. Every effort to protect a waterway is an investment in the health and happiness of the community that lives alongside it. The connection extends to the very food we consume. A healthy, biodiverse environment provides us with nutritious food, sustainable farming practices that nurture the soil and protect pollinators, ensure a resilient food supply for generations to come. For an athlete, proper nutrition is fuel. It builds muscle, aids recovery, and powers performance. The journey of that food, from a healthy farm to our plate, is an environmental story. By choosing sustainable food options, we support a system that cares for the planet while simultaneously nourishing our own bodies. It is a simple, daily choice that connects our personal health directly to the well-being of the Earth. This deep link between our planet and our physical selves should inspire a sense of profound stewardship. Our parks, forests, and coastlines are not just wild places. They are our playgrounds, our gyms, our spaces for mental and physical rejuvenation. Protecting these natural areas is an act of self-care on a grand scale. When we plant a tree, clean a beach, or support a local conservation project, we are creating a healthier world for wildlife and a healthier world for ourselves. We are ensuring that future generations will have the same opportunity to run, to play, and to thrive in a healthy, vibrant environment. Medicine and sport share a fascinating and dynamic relationship, each pushing the other to new heights. The field of sports medicine is a testament to this, a specialized area dedicated to helping athletes recover from injury, optimize their performance, and maintain long-term health. Doctors and scientists study the mechanics of the human body in motion, leading to innovations in training, nutrition, and rehabilitation. This knowledge doesn't just benefit elite athletes. The insights gained from helping a sprinter heal a torn muscle can inform better treatments for everyday injuries, improving the quality of life for all. Sport provides a unique laboratory for understanding human potential. This medical knowledge also serves as our first line of defense against environmental threats. Doctors and epidemiologists are the sentinels who track the health impacts of pollution, climate change, and habitat loss. They identify the rise in asthma cases in cities with poor air quality or the spread of diseases carried by insects moving into new territories as the planet warms. Their research provides the critical evidence needed to advocate for stronger environmental protections. In this way, medicine gives a human voice to the silent suffering of our planet, translating environmental data into urgent calls for public health action. The future of both medicine and environmental stewardship will be driven by innovation. Just as new medical technologies are transforming how we treat disease, new green technologies are showing us how to live more sustainably. From breakthroughs in vaccination that protect entire populations to the development of renewable energy sources that power our cities without harming the atmosphere. Human ingenuity is our greatest hope. As students, you are at the heart of this wave of innovation. Your research, your ideas, and your passion for finding better solutions are what will shape the world of tomorrow. You do not need to wait until you are a doctor, an athlete, or a world leader to make a difference. The power to create positive change is in your hands, right now. It begins with small, conscious steps. Choose to walk or cycle instead of drive. Participate in a campus recycling program. Join a sports team and experience the power of teamwork. Get your annual flu vaccination to protect yourself and your community. These actions may seem small, but when multiplied by millions of people, they become a powerful force for good. You are part of a global community, and your choices, your voice, and your actions are the building blocks of a healthier, more sustainable, and more hopeful future.